so I am stripping the sticky part, the hook and loop from the side window, and then I'm gonna stick the fuzzy version of the hook and loop on here because I've replaced the fuzzy part that was around the periphery of the window, the hook and loop with the loop part. So now we're seeing if this will stick. Hopefully it will. This is I think once we get past this hurdle, that in my mind at least is the biggest part of this, because you got to get something that can reliably stick to the tent part. The insert marine vinyl piece of this doesn't seem to be an issue. I mean, you can tell this is kind of tough to unstick from here, which is a good thing. So I think if I were not trying this, that it would remain on here for quite some time. So this is the tricky part, because everything I've tried so far has been able to stick fine to the vinyl insert piece. It's the tent piece of this equation that seems to be unbalanced at the moment. So more experimentation, and not to mention the sticky part, but at the same time, I'm going to experiment with another way to do an outline of the window opening to see if I can't get a better fit. These things are supposed to shrink when it gets cold and maybe remain that way after it shrinks one time. But I know on some of the vinyl that I've looked at, it says that the vinyl material might shrink slightly when it gets cold. So I want to make sure that we've got enough material to cover the window, but also account for any reduction in size so that it will continue to fit. So initially it might be a little big, but that is on purpose. And then when it gets cooler outside, and if and when it does shrink, it will still fit, and then might even fit a little bit better, but that is going to be by necessity. So next step of this is going to be sticking the vinyl piece on here, and I've got two different that I'm going to be using. So this being one type, this other being another type that I'm going to use on another window to see how that does. So again, I'm going to be applying this, and then we're going to take it over to the RV and see how it actually works. All right, here we go. Now that I've removed the hook and loop part, I guess, and this is the fuzzy part, or the hook. I don't know. To look that up. Probably will, just because. Yeah. But then I'll apply this here. Go this way. So I'm going to apply it to here. I'm going to cover the whole periphery of the window insert, and then we'll see how this works in the RV itself. And I'm really hoping this will do it. We shall see though. Let's see how this is. Right? So far so good, but this is unusual for me. A little bit more. Weird, is it? I jinxed myself. Cool. It's not really the tricky part, but the test is going to be how this size, actually, how this attaches, remains to the RV. And if it does, our trip to Florida will be a good trial of this. It be good for how it does in a real life situation. It will be the first time I've gotten to that point, and then get a chance to see if this idea was any good at all. And it is. The idea is fake. That's more like it. That is okay. Alright, this looks like the last strip. So, like the first iteration of this, instead of going around the whole thing, I'm going to go around 3 sides. And then leave the bottom loose, because I think we need to attach the bottom. How the RV drains, we can just leave the bottom and work just as well. And if it does, that's one less part that can mess up for for me and the end user eventually, hopefully. So keep it simple, as long as it works. As long as it works. All right, so far so good. Get this right on the edge. This is nice thick tape, which is good. Yeah. I'm looking forward to trying this one out. Got this from the same company that this vinyl was purchased from. They seem to be like good people. Texting them the other night and actually responded. So it's stuck on this pretty good, which again, it's not the crucible, but it's nice that it did. The part that is going to be the X factor is going to be taking this to the RV and seeing how the tape that I've put on the RV yesterday remains on there when I stick this to it. So just about ready. Right now, we've got an end window, a big end window, and this is different hook and loop tape, different source, manufacturer, material. So I've decided that I'm going to do the top and the sides instead of doing the whole thing. And then if it looks like the part of this that is stuck to the tint end of our RV, our guinea pig RV, if it looks like it's going to stick to that, then this could be a potential option. More better to have more options than not. So this is a little bit thinner than the other. I think this is 3/4 inch. The other was 1 inch. See how this goes, but it all comes in different sizes. So if it ends up working, I'll probably go with the 1 inch on this too. If we go with this tape, this hook and loop, but first step is to see whether or not it's going to work, which is what we're doing right now. A lot of experimentation. Probably not as involved as inventing a light bulb, but still a good amount. Figure out the right material. I think the marine vinyl was a positive surprise in that I think it'd be fairly easy to pick from a few options there, quality options. Have real good visibility, which is the point of this, so you can see out, and then eventually, meaning once we get a working copy of this, then I can look at other options that are on the drawing board, and that is a tinted one, maybe some tinted vinyl, and then got a mirror insert that we can try once we get a functioning version of the window insert. Hoping that the functional version of the original window insert is going to happen soon, ideally in the next couple of days, so we can take it with us forward and see how it works down there. Get my wife and daughter to use it, and how user friendly it is, and how they like it. What's not to like to be able to unzip your tint windows and see out, have the scenery there, as opposed to keeping them zipped up, which is what we did for essentially all of our summer vacation in the whole month of July, when we toured the state of Florida, essentially all 4 corners of it. Nice and warm, at least. However, it also meant that since we had the AC on, we had our tint windows closed for the entire time, which is that's kind of a shame, because those are 6 windows we didn't have use of, and that would have been nice, and to have been able to remain inside the trailer, which is the whole idea behind this. So we'll see how close we get today. Just about ready. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So here, lots of experimenting with the tape, but none of this obviously is working. So, and then this guy, this was my last best hope, but it's not even putting up a fight. Oh my God. All right. It's like creating Ultron, all of this. Look at that. Well, keep trying, I suppose. Velcro thing, which I thought was a no-brainer. It turns out to be a no-go. The magnet thing, which was my original idea, I found a double-sided tape, and it seems to be sticking to that. This right here, which is different than this. So maybe I can get something to stick to this, maybe a magnet to stick to this. But And there's a question of the side, but maybe different solutions for different windows. I don't know. Right now, one solution would be just great. So I think I'm going to try the magnets around an end window. Then give that a shot. At least if I can get the end windows, that'll be something. Okay, so decided to apply some glue on the back of the hook and loop that we got. Since the hook and loop that we have, the glue that was on the back of that did not work. So I'm trying to salvage some of this stuff. So I'm sticking it onto itself because I had a giant ball of this stuff when I removed it from the camper yesterday, and it was sticking to everything. So separated these guys with the idea that maybe I'd be able to use some of these things for the glue when it gets in. So I'll apply the glue to the back of this stuff and then try it. But in the meantime, the strips that I used on the first look like they are sticking to the canvas, like a seam that goes around the end tent on the camper. So I am going to take the insert that I've cut for the end of the camper, and I am going to put magnets on that and finish putting magnets on the outline of the camper window. And I am going to try the magnets on the end. It may be at the end of the day that we have two different solutions for this stuff. Maybe not, but if the magnets look like they're going to work right now, we'll have to see about that. Then I will try them and see how they go, at least on the end window. And then when the glue comes in, I'm going to try the Velcro strips again. I think the Velcro strips would be a better solution. But right now, if the magnets look like they're going to work, I'll try those and see if there's a way to salvage the Velcro solution for a future iteration. So, in continuing to go through all this stuff, this is I think it's the last bag of balled up Velcro strips that I had applied to the tent end, and that did not stick to the tent end. So, for that plastic bag. So what I'm going to do is unroll these, maybe use these, maybe not. Maybe use these to apply the glue on the back of and see if they fit. But let's see how this is. Maybe I'll just throw this away and start with new strips. I've got plenty of leftover Velcro, so maybe that's what I'll do. Looks like this is just going to be too hairy, and I've got some already, especially this 1 inch. I think if I go with Velcro, it'll be a 1 inch strip just to give a bigger surface to connect to. But yeah, moving on. So I am going to remove the Velcro that I just put on this insert that I think might actually fit, and I am going to take the magnetic strip that I put around this cutout that actually does not fit. It's too small. And I take that, and then I'm going to some of these and some other magnetic strips that I got here. I'll put it around the tent window and see if I can get the magnet fastening mechanism to work. If so, that'll at least be one window we can use in our camper, hopefully for this upcoming trip this weekend to Florida. Go to Orlando and Universal, and that might give us an opportunity to demo this, at least something that'll stick in the tent window, and see how that works as we put it up, take it down. I've got some glue that's coming that I am going to use on some of the Velcro that we have on some of the other windows, and see if that will work too. So hopefully that will work, and at the very least we'll have two windows, one Velcro and one magnet window, and we will see how that works. So more iterations, but we'll get there. So I'm in the process right now of getting the magnet attached to the rear chest window test window to see how the magnet system works on the back window. So I had to re-stick in this double-sided Gorilla Glue tape to this and also to the perimeter of the tent, which I've already done. And as soon as I get this on there and let it cure for a little while, I am going to stick this window on the back and then see how it does as far as holding, and then see how it does as far as taking off and then putting back on. So for the I guess the wear and tear part of it, see how practical it is, and really if that works. In addition to this, I've experimented with some different Velcro from a company called Halco, and I've got a ton of different samples. So I've got another experiment on back two windows with a couple of different versions of the tape, one of which has already fallen off, so I don't have a lot of hope for that one. And the other one right now is staying there. So again, that's going to be another experiment with the Velcro. I think the Velcro is going to be a way to go, but I also think that probably, at least in the short term, the magnets are going to be the one that works first. So we will see how that goes, and from there, adjust file. I'd at least like to get a glue that goes on the Velcro that attaches to the tent. So on the magnet experiment, I'm also experimenting on the earlier double-sided tape that I got from a company off of Amazon to see if this will be good enough to use on vinyl. So far, with every adhesive that I've tried on the vinyl, I've not had an issue with it sticking. It's just on the tent end that I've had an issue with it actually adhering to the tent. So I'm going to see if I can use this, which I got for an earlier tent experiment, but just on the clear vinyl window insert side of this experiment to see if this will work for the magnet, and if for the magnet, then potentially for the hook and loop later, if I can find something to stick to the tent in, and that might help reduce the cost, and in turn reduce the cost to the customer, right? Getting this in bulk and maybe just using this as the source material for the adhesive backing. So right now I'm putting them on the left and right vertical sides of the rear end tent window insert, and then I've got the regular two-sided Gorilla Glue tape on the upper left and right brackets for the rear window insert. So here we go again. Well, the test of the Type 8 Velcro tape. Type 8 Velcro tape did not work. Peeled right off, wouldn't even stick, much less stick with a load on it. So, one more way not to do it. So this is what happened with the Type 9. I put it on there, tried to let it cure for a little bit, but it's just not sticking. The Type 8 I tried as well, and that just fell off. So still looking for a solution to adhere to the inside of the vinyl tent on the RV. All right, here we go. Are you getting this?
Yep.
All right. This is a test. So we'll apply the Velcro here. Let's see. Oop, it's already sticking. Good. Velcro here, right? That simulates the edge of the window insert in here, and then when we pull it out, any Velcro that's stuck to the canvas that comes out with the Velcro pull fails the test. And
3, 2, 1.
That's epic fail for these two. Right? All right. That's 1 and 2.
Right.
Not looking good so far. Yeah. Yep.
Let's just call that a fail.
And then that one, we'll see how this one does, right? All right, good luck.
3, 2,
right?
3, 2,
and we
1.
installed the window. Now we're going to pull it out. I had high hopes for that one too. Not so much. And then we've got this guy, the black sample here, and I've got a special, yeah, Well, I think it's just regular, but we'll try this. No, I think this is a different kind of Velcro. See this? And I left those other there. Don't touch these because it's very sticky on anything other than what we want to stick it on. I don't know if the Velcro is gonna fasten because it's different. This is a different sort of Velcro thing, but we'll see. See how it works. All right. This is the last
2,
1. All right. Hold on.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. And this is the Velcro right here that it's meant to go on. So it's a very gentle Velcro. So far, so good, right? Good.
Yep.
That's not too bad. And then this one, I stuck the, I went ahead and put the pick and loop on it. This is Velcro brand here. So is that, yep. So we'll do this, right? And this will complete this here, right? And then we'll go still a bit better than the others. So 2 contenders, maybe. Let's see. All right, so we have 2 left. Okay. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right, so this is some other samples that we're going to test. Let's see. Some of these are fuzzy and hook and loop. So that's loop. That's hook, loop, loop. So we might have to do this one. All right, just a hook, so it'll stick to this.
Ready? 3.
Hold on.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Good. We'll try S2 from the bottom up. All right.
3,
That's good.
2, 1.
All right. That's not bad. Good. Well, that's cool. All right, and then we'll do this one because it's another hook. We might have to get yeah.
And 3, 2, 1.
All right. We'll do it again. Pulling from the other way.
3, 2, 1.
Be done. All right. And let's see if we have got a loop one. Let me see if I got yeah, there you go. Here's a loop from the other. So this is how we'll test these because those that's soft and we need a loopy thing, right? So I don't know what that is. Right, we'll have to do this then. At least this one is a.
So 3, 2, 1.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Off the bottom.
2, 1.
Right. Shucks. All right. Now it's a competition here, which is awesome.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think it's a. All right. This thing is sticking to me. Uh-oh. See that row? Hold on. That might be a fail there. Yeah, that one was coming undone. We'll leave it as a maybe. Okay. And front left horizontal. So far is a pass. That's one. Let's see. Figure out. Yeah. Let's see. Front left top. Which is this guy. So I see. Yeah. So that's So it should be sticking to this, but maybe it's a different consistency. This guy right here. Yeah. It's a loop. Not hook rather. Right. And these are different here. Knit. Yeah. It's a molded hook and a knit loop. Yeah. So those are maybes. And then front left bottom. Front left bottom is rubber adhesive. And that was a pass, right? Yeah. Soft. So far.
3, 2,
1.
1.
Do it again.
3, 2, 1.
All right. We've got 3 passes and 1 maybe. Right? Maybe.
All right. I say that's good.
It's certainly better than the other side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got it?
Yep.
All right. This is the back tent. We've got more experiments over here. The vinyl. This one failed. This is the that's type 9. And then two hooks. So we'll do this one. And this one is actually glued. So I took the type 9 from yesterday, and then I put some glue that I got on the back of this. Let's see how that would do. So different adhesive. Let's see.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, that's one way. And then
3, 2, 1.
That's the other way. Yeah, I think that glue is on there pretty good. And then that's a liquid glue that I tried on here. And this is another Velcro. This is a Velcro brand.
3, 2, 1.
Nope. fail on Velcro. What I figured. All right, so the glue is a possibility, but let's see, that's another step. So it would be better if the adhesive on the back of that. Okay, cut. Can you see everything?
Yes.
So this is the last today's day. I put all of them up yesterday to give them a chance to cure. So they've had overnight to cure, and that should be long. Oh, look at that. We got a number of them here. Okay, let's see. These are all hooks. These two are hooks, right? So I'm going to attach, and then we'll do the countdown. So as usual, these two verticals first.
3, 2, 1.
So far, so good. Do the other way. It's just
3, 2, 1.
impressive. So that's good. That guy, he's already self-selecting out. So I think both of these are. Anyway, that is.
Are we still gonna test them?
Yeah. So this guy.
3, 2, 1.
You already know he's.
3, 2, 1.
Just stuck him on there. This is just the first. Right. So Dickens. All right, and then this guy's a medical bandage here, but let's see if I can find a hook to lure that out with.
In his bag of.
Yeah, my bag. Oh, there we go. There's a new bag to contain these things. They are sticky. Ooh, there we go.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't think that would work.
Yeah.
It's designed. It's actually designed for like a Band-Aid or something.
Yeah.
Not a Band-Aid, but you know. So it's only designed to work.
Oh, and at our campsite, we have a beautiful view out here.
You. Marsh.
Yeah.
Guy's holding on.
He self-selected himself out when you didn't test him, but then when you tested him, he stuck on there.
Yeah, that's a heck of a thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, they're stuck. And then this guy, it's type 8. Right here. I let him cure overnight. This guy. No, the other one's peeled out. Go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Type 9, type P.
Yeah.
Right. So we've eliminated those,
Mm.
which I was kind of getting the impression yesterday. Well,
Yeah.
cooperative. This guy, what are you doing? He stays. Over there wasn't. So we have 3 remaining.
Yes.
Okay. Cut.